Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to episode 9 of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles playthrough. Let's get right into it. So we're in episode 2, and we just found out that this bearded person who was in disguise actually turns out to be a runaway ballerina. And I kind of forgot what we were doing at this particular moment. Oh, here we go. So we're gonna learn more. She's the person next door to where Ryunosuke and Kazuma, their room was. And we're gonna ask about the last night, which was when Kazuma was killed. So the friend you mentioned is inside your traveling case, is that right? Now let me turn on autoplay. I don't think animals are allowed on board according to the rules of passage. Oh, please, don't tell any of the crew. If they found my precious, then the burly Russians would bestir themselves in unison to throw you and your case overboard, no doubt. Ah! So reassuring, Mr. Sholmes. But what sort of pet is your friend? A little puppy? It is, isn't it? Maybe an adorable little rabbit? Ah! You credit Russia as a land with small rabbits, do you not? Oh, don't they have small rabbits there then? You may well ask. I have no idea. That was funny. You two are miserable bunglers when it comes to understanding the nature of young ballerina's friends. Isn't it obvious? It must be a chicken. Really? Consider the benefits. A rousing wake-up call, daily fresh eggs, and when adversity strikes, it could satisfy the needs of sustenance. So, you'd eat your friends? I'll remember that. Well, it would appear this friend's identity is closely guarded secret not to be revealed. She obviously doesn't quite trust us yet. There's something I should like to show her, I think. Maybe she might be able to shed some light on it. Okay. If I mean, have we shown her this? Oh, I can't even show it to her. I guess he's probably alluding to what's going to happen in this conversation, or in this dialogue line. You've run away from your ballet company, haven't you? The Novachich Ballet? Yes. I'm traveling to Great Britain, and from there, I want to go to America. I will never dance again. I want to forget everything about the ballet. I will start a new life. You wish to forget? A challenging proposition when you have the striking tiara as a reminder. But the tiara is mine. I need it to live. I don't know how good this Russian accent is. The British one's a little better. I have no money of my own. The Novachich Ballet gives us only a little food and water, and we must dance all over the world. Is saying W like a V a German thing or a Russian thing, or do they both do it? I'm trying to figure that out. But I can't remember. Yes, and the crew of this ship, they've all been so kind to me. They let me come on board, and they said I could hide in this cabin. If that is indeed the truth, Miss Pavlova, it creates the most intriguing conundrum. Yes, it does. What do you think about it, Mr. Narukolo? Me? Oh, well. Yes, of course. I think we should hear Miss Pavlova's explanation. To what conundrum, I'm not sure, but... Miss Pavlova, allow me to pose you a riddle. According to this newspaper, it was only yesterday that you absconded from the ballet. Now, that being the case, it must have been last night you boarded this vessel. However, the SS Bruria stopped by no port last night. Ah, that's it, of course. So how is it, pray, that you come to be aboard? Now that I think about it, the crewman outside the cabin acted very strangely when we mentioned that. It was just after we asked him about when the occupant of this cabin came aboard. Biff Stroganoff. That is not your business. Yes, you're right. He did seem to be hiding something. An angel descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to the stage. Sorry? What was that? It is how the Russian newspapers described one of my performances. And that is how I came here too. I descended from the heavens, because I am an angel. I forgot my girly voice for that part. Considering English isn't your mother tongue, your description is very vivid. Mr. Sholmes once said, I never can resist a touch of the dramatic. It seems Miss Pavlova is the same. A genius descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to detection. Words once said about myself. A quote from a wonderfully extravagant advertisement, The Adventures of Sherlock Sholmes, in fact. Yes, Mr. Showy. Anyway, doesn't look like Miss Pavlova is going to tell us what really happened. Okay. Man, so what really happened last night? This is, kind of interesting. Just one moment, guys, as I,
We choose truth over fact.
as I, adjust the stream. So gotta send this link out to my homies so they can watch us go through Ace Attorney, you feel me? The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Okay. So what happened last night? Here we go. Did you know that someone was killed in the cabin next door to this one last night? One of the crewmen told me this morning when I was eating breakfast. The man who died, he was a friend of mine. Oh, That's why we're trying to find out what happened. Did you notice anything unusual last night? Perhaps you heard a strange noise, for example. Perhaps people talking? Perhaps the ship was absorbed in a wild tempest. Perhaps its steam engine exploded. Perhaps everyone on board would have noticed that if it had happened. Miss Pavlova, is there anything you can tell us? I'm sorry, but all I could think about last night was what I had done and whether they would find me. I didn't notice anything that was happening around me. Oh, I see. Okay. Let me, do just one more thing here. Okay. And so I guess I gotta examine some more. So we got this here. I haven't looked at this yet. Let me see. Don't touch! Huh? I will tell you what I know about last night, but please. You must not touch my things. How do you say? Forbid it. Oh, sorry. As well you should be, young man. What vulgar manners you have. Poking around a young lady's private belongings, neither shall I allow it. Ugh, hypocrite. Okay. I guess I can't poke around anymore. Okay. She did say she'll tell me, but what? She said she would tell me. Okay. Go through this again, I guess? No, we already heard this part. What is she saying? I didn't notice anything that was happening around me. I guess present something. I mean, maybe present this. Miss Pavlova, about this article. Oh, autoplay. You look so beautiful, like a fairy. Come on, man, say thank you. I'm scared. If my picture is in the newspapers. You poor girl. She's so young, just 15 years old. For her to have to run away all by herself. She must have felt very, very alone. I guess show her this? Miss Pavlova, about this article. Did you know about this merciless revolutionary already? No. But when I saw the picture, I couldn't believe it. He looks just like me in my disguise. Huh? Am I the only one around here with eyes? The other man, the one wearing the brown, he also said so. Man, my Russian accent's falling apart. I forgot what it's like. Yes, he says a lot of things, but I have a strong feeling that besides you and the great detective, you won't find another soul on this ocean who thinks there's any similarity there at all. Mr. Naruhodo, I won't allow you to speak ill of Mr. Sholmes. No, I wouldn't dream of it. Alright. I guess I'd show her this. Let's see. Miss Pavlova, would you take a look at this? I don't know. I don't know anything. Mr. Naruhodo, you're frightening the poor girl. Oh, sorry. I wasn't trying to. Alright. Guess present her this. This is the diary of my friend who passed away. His diary? Yes. And he wrote in it last night before he died. Something a little unusual. It reads, 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. And then a few minutes later, 1:35 a.m. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. A speckled band? I don't understand. It's strange, isn't it? But the ventilator he mentions joins of this cabin, you see? It's up there on the wall. In other words, this cabin and the victim's cabin are connected together. Oh. Miss Pavlova? Has something occurred to you? Does the speckled band the victim mentioned mean something to you? Or the whistling sound, perhaps? No. I don't know anything. Oh. Excuse me, Mr. Roylott. Yes? What? Wow, she's fast. Captain would like to speak with you. You must come to Captain's quarters at once, please. All right, I will come now. What? You must leave. Now. Oh no, it's fine. Don't mind us. Yes, please don't worry yourself, Mr. Roylott. Get out! The passenger said out! Or you want me to throw you out? Ugh, looks like we'll have to investigate this cabin later. What a pity. I have no clue if I'm doing a German accent or a Russian accent. And so we lost our chance. Having still not managed to investigate Miss Pavlova's cabin, we were unceremoniously chased out. That is to say, we are quite literally picked up and thrown into the passageway outside. To be continued. Okay. Save current progress. Okay, so I mean, she's shook somehow of what happened last night, and she didn't want us to touch anything else when I went for the coffee thing, or I guess tea. Not sure because of the whistling sound. Maybe tea. I wish we hadn't been... I wish we'd managed to find some clue as to what the speckled band might be. We didn't manage to investigate at all. And I imagine... that we won't be able to do for a while longer. We'll never get past that sailor guarding the door. He's clearly glaring at us. As if to say, don't even think about it. Oh, wait a minute. What is it? Well, what happened to our great detective friend? Where'd he go? Oh, yes! He completely disappeared. When did he do that? He slipped away as quietly as the wind, but not before ensuring these were securely back on my wrists. Okay. Guess we'll go back to the room. Looks like they're still investigating in here. Yes, on that subject. I wonder if Inspector Hosonaga is unscathed. What do you mean unscathed? Surely you haven't forgotten, have you, Narugolo-san? Don't you remember what he said about allowing you out of this cabin to investigate? He was going to talk to the captain about it. He said he'd laid his life on the line for you. Oh, yes. I'm sure he was exaggerating. Let's see what he has to say for himself. He might have some new information for us. You never know. I mean, where would he be? Is he here? Maybe go back outside and try to talk to this guy here. I really wish we'd had a chance to look around in Miss Pavlova's cabin. What? Why you look like that? You want something? Hmm? Maybe you want me to throw you out again, hmm? Oh, no, definitely not that. Next time I have to throw you out, I show you where lobsters spend winter. Understand? Understand. Maybe I should steer clear of him until he's forgotten my face. I don't think he'll ever forget your face, Naruhodo-san. That door leads to the second class area. It's locked. I can't open it. No, well, that stands to reason. No one wants to let the murderer escape. She gave me a very stern look when she said that. Oh, we already looked at this. Yeah. What is this mousetrap thing doing here, man? Oh, yeah, she already saw those. Okay, this is just... Yeah, he is. I mean... He does look cocky. I mean, he... Oh, I thought you said looks cocky. He is so cocky. You're right. 100%. 300%. Shout out to 300. Right. Oh, the guy was standing right there. I just had to look that way, left. Whoa! My man is all bruised and beat up. Ah, you're back. Oh, let me turn on autoplay. Inspector! What happened to you? Your face is... Please, don't worry about it. They're just scratches. Made by a bear, maybe. When I told the captain that I'd given you permission to investigate, he told me he'd pummel me with his fist and then toss me overboard. What? But the pummeling was over in a flash, and he must have decided against throwing me overboard. So it was nothing, really. It looks like he wasn't joking when he said he'd lay his life on the line if he had to. Well, thanks to your efforts, we know a little bit about the neighboring cabin. Yes, so I understand. Oh. I bumped into a man claiming to be a great detective a little while ago. I think his name was something like Herlock Sholmes. I don't think he was German, though. Ah, that explains it. Shall we compare notes, then? We'll tell you what we've found out. Yes, let's do it. If you lurk and say what up, that's right. That's right. Where are the people at in the chat, man? Alright, let's go to the Great Detective. Oh, Mr. Sholmes was here, was he? Yes, he seemed to be enjoying himself a little too much as he crept about on the floor investigating. But then he suddenly left. I suppose he must have become bored. Did he say anything at all? Actually, now you mention it, yes, just one thing, but he practically shouted it. It's shoe polish, was all he said. Shoe polish? I wonder what he meant. It was when he was over there, by the piece of broken glass, you see? Ah, perhaps he was talking about this brick-colored mark, do you think? Ah, yes, that must be it. But how could Mr. Sholmes know that it's shoe polish? That leaves me cold, I'm afraid. I have no idea. What is it, Susato-san? Well, Kazuma-sama was wearing leather shoes with a very dark tan hue. Dark tan? A sort of dark brownish red, then. Yes, a little like the color of red wine, but darker. I often repaired them for him. Oh, does this mean that this mark was made by the polish on Kazuma's shoes as they scuff on the floor? Okay. Yo, man, maybe we need to get some Mario Party up in this piece. Not Mario Party, Mario Kart. Excuse me. What? Nikolina Pavlova. She's in the next door. Oh, do you know who she is? Please, what self-respecting ballet fan wouldn't know the graceful angel? Oops, I think I upset him there. Well, that tells us the neighboring cavern is unrelated to the case, at least. Oh? How? Because angels don't go around committing crimes, do they? Oops. I've definitely upset him. He doesn't think the ballerina could have possibly done anything. Inspector, has your investigation in here proved fruitful? If I'm honest, there's little more I can do. Our duty is to make sure the scene isn't disturbed, ready to hand over to the Hong Kong police. So I'm just keeping watch here, trying not to take my eyes off the job. Oh, I see. Ah, there is one thing. I do have a small piece of new information for you. Oh, what? Yes, do tell us, Inspector. Please. There we go. What's the new information you have, Inspector? It's this. The Burias medical officer has finished his examination of the body. I managed to obtain the report. Oh? Kazuma's post-mortem report? Kazuma-sama. So, what was the cause of death? Damage to the cervical vertebrae is what's written in the report. His neck was broken? Yes, it would seem so. There were no obvious wounds or other signs of injury. So at first, I think they were considering poison. But it turns out they found no trace of poison in his system at all. Well, what weapon was used then? Nothing's been found out yet. But the fact that there are no signs of a wound suggests it may have been a blunt object. Something that wouldn't leave a mark. Oh, I see. All the body's nerves run through the spine to the brain. A strong enough impact to the neck could induce death. It is a possibility and no obvious wound would be left. Poor Kazuma. I have a second copy of the report. If it might be useful, you're welcome to have it. Really? Are you sure? Yes, it's fine. I trust you. After all, if I didn't trust you, I'd never have agreed to you leaving this cabin in the first place. Would I? Ah! Alright, we got the post-mortem report. That's really all I can tell you at this stage. I should return to my post. My fellow crewmen's eyes are boring into the back of my head. Yes, that might be for the best. Thank you. Poor Inspector, you look exhausted. Oh, no. Well, if I feel terrible that I failed to protect Asogi-san, he was my responsibility. Oh, he didn't say if, he said I feel terrible. Of course, my pain is nothing compared to yours. You were his friends. The truth is, I seem to have had a heavy head ever since I woke this morning. A heavy head? That's interesting. My head's still throbbing too. Okay. I mean, could be that he just... Could be that he wasn't, you know, just straight up murdered. Could be that he, you know, something fell on his head, straight up. But, it seems to be where these folks are going with it. What is that? Exclamation point. What does the SR stand for? What is that? I don't have like commands and stuff. Oh, song request. Okay. Let me play it. You know, I hope the guy doesn't you know, put us on strike. Let me let's see. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I really like this song by Sunseeker. Check it out. Let me know if you can hear it. Okay. Can't really concentrate now with this banger playing in the background. I also got the stereo on so you can hear the, you know, the drums going. I hope Danon doesn't give me a copyright strike. Mug, what you talking about? You talking about my webcam? The song is great, man. What you mean? Stop hating on Sunseeker's tracks. I spelled it wrong. Whoops. Alright. Bro, this playthrough is kind of this playthrough is kind of affected now by this extracurricular stuff. It's not just a pure playthrough. Alright, let me save and switch to Mario Kart, I guess. Let me put the wheel up. Oh, hold on. Edit and pose, but yeah, it's kind of, you know, it's just an extra step that I don't feel like doing. You feel me? Let me put some lo-fi on from Late Night Tones while we get set up here. Okay, I'm gonna stop this stream and reinitiate it for Mario Kart so that it has, like, you know, a different notification with a different game and all that stuff. So, be right back.